If you've spent any amount of time browsing YouTube or TikTok, you've probably come across this man. His name is Brendan Kavanaugh. He plays piano in public, and he's actually quite talented. Now, Brendan recently had the misfortune of coming across a group of people that were not so wonderful. Now, in the video I'm about to show you, Brendan, who plays piano in public, he has his own YouTube channel. It is fantastic. Highly suggest you check it out. Is playing the piano in public. And while playing in public, a group of Chinese CCP communists come up and tell him that he is not legally allowed to record them.
Now, we are very, so I'm going to repeat that. Yeah. All of us, we cannot share our images online.
Right.
Yeah, there's no reason. That's our choice. That's our right.
Oh, so it's not a legal thing?
It is a legal thing because this is our right, we're protecting, and we don't want our voice or images to be revealed online. I'm really appreciating it. This is not your fault, obviously, and this is not our fault, obviously. That we have our own agreement with other people that we cannot be shown online. Okay. Yeah, so sorry about this.
So who's allowed to record you then?
Just making sure you're not recording us, yeah? Because if you are recording us, that when we are saying this, you're still recording, and then we will put a legal action into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will put a legal action into it.
For what?
We will. I'm sorry, this is the end of the conversation. This is our right we're protecting, and that's it.
But what right? I don't understand.
Image right.
Image right?
Yeah, we're not sharing this image right.
Are you from China?
That's not a question. The only thing we are arguing is that we are protecting our own image right. You're not sharing.
But we're in public.
Yeah, exactly. No sharing.
So we're not allowed
to
share?
No sharing. Yes, no sharing us. Share yourself, that's fine. No sharing us.
Okay.
No sharing.
Please share me.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. So
and if one day,
the thing is, we're in a
I'm really sorry, we're on a schedule here.
So me too, but we're in a free country, mate.
That's true.
We're not in communist China now, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, this is racist now.
No, we're not in communist China. We're in a free country.
I'm sorry, just leave it out, Brendan.
We're in a free country, mate. We can film where we want. You can call the police if you want. I'll be quite happy to call the police, you know. But listen, we're all free here, mate.
This is free, but we don't want
when
to share
you're in Rome,
images.
you do as the Romans do. Sorry.
You're Roman?
Yeah, it's a saying.
Sorry. Sorry. We don't want to do it. Yeah, sorry.
You don't want to do what?
Yeah,
to share our image.
To share our image.
Well, then
online.
you've got to walk away then. Because it's a public space.
Yeah, definitely. So I tell you, I just tell my choice. Yeah, we don't want to show our image.
Okay, well, you've got to walk away then.
So, then, but we want to use this piano. This is a public one.
Yes.
It's a public
it's public,
one.
But
we can use it as well, yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
yes, and anyone can film because in the UK it's a free country and anyone can film.
But we have image right.
Not in public. In China, but we're not in China.
No, I have my choice. I don't want
but
my...
we are in Britain, Great Britain. We're not in China.
I say I'm also British. I'm also British. Okay. I'm also British. But I don't want to use my image.
You've got a Chinese flag there.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the Chinese flag.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her, please. You are not the same age. Please do not touch her. Don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't. Yeah, don't touch her. Don't touch her.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
Yeah, listen,
no,
mate,
we love your art. We love your music, but we are trying to have because you're touching my friend. Are you allowing her to touch you?
No. I touched the flag.
No.
I touched the flag.
Doesn't matter. You are approaching her with your hand.
You're getting a bit aggressive. You are.
No. I think we better leave this.
Listen, mate.
I'm sorry. You can't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't reach your hand. Please say sorry to her.
Well, I want you to
Please say sorry to her.
No, we're not in China, mate.
That's fine. We're not talking about race. This is not a racist issue. Please don't call us we're not in China. This is the moment that you're trying to reach her hand, touch her without her permission.
I don't want to touch her at all.
That's good. Stay away. Don't touch her.
Well,
don't touch her. Stay away.
We're in a free country now, mate.
Stay away.
You're
Don't
not
touch her.
obviously
Don't
used to
touch her.
democracy.
Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
I'm not touching anyone.
Do not touch her.
I don't know why
Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
Do you want to keep saying
Do not
that?
touch her. Do not touch her. Are you miming me? Are you miming me?
Yeah, I am.
You're miming me.
I am, yeah.
You're miming me.
Yeah,
You're miming me.
I am, yeah.
Now, in the UK, if you are in a public place, you are legally allowed to record anything. You are in a public place, there is no assumption of privacy, or as they would say in the UK, privacy. Either way, the word means the same thing. He's playing the piano. Everybody else seems to absolutely enjoy this, but apparently these people do not. They say that, well, he can't post it online. Why? Probably because somehow it will become some anti-communist thing in their country, and they will lose their sparkle points with, you know, Winnie the Pooh, their great dictator. All hail Winnie the Pooh. Either way, Brendan decides to inform them, we're in the UK. You are not in China. To which, of course, they respond with, well, you're racist. Apparently it is racist to point out a group of Chinese people waving a Chinese communist flag that they are no longer in that country, and they are in a different country that has a different set of laws. Okay, glad we got that sorted.
They'll do anything to make a program.
No, they came over, Jim. They came over and said, you're not allowed to film us. We're in a public space, in a public piano, and they said, you're not allowed to film. And they were waving Communist Party flags. And I said, oh, that's a communist flag. And they said, oh, that's racist. So what can you do? And then we've got the police here, we've got Kerry and them, and they're filming now, whatever. So stay there, we'll see what happens. You're coming to the live drama at the piano. This is Dr. K versus the Communist Party, and let's see what's going on.
Brendan, as you could see, handled this very well. He kept very calm, cool, collected, said, no, we're in the UK. I have the legal right to record in public. You have no assumption of privacy here. We are in the UK. This is my right. They, of course, did not like that because they wished that the entire world was their hellhole. That being said, they decided to call the police. And the police did, in fact, come.
I'll talk to you here.
This is not to go on your channel, my love.
Well,
this is me talking to you.
Well, listen, Kerry, we're in a public space.
Listen, let me just have a conversation
Sure.
with you with this doing in my face. Please.
Kerry, if you're recording
Listen,
we're recording all the time.
this is going on your YouTube channel. But I need to speak to you without this being on your YouTube channel.
Well, what
please.
about what? We're in a public space.
Listen, can I just have a conversation with you, please? Without your friend video.
No, because the camera never lies. Sorry.
Listen, I've got my camera on.
Okay,
and
so
we're
I've
just
got my
having a
camera.
conversation.
Let's have a conversation then.
This is going on your YouTube channel, and I don't want it to go on your YouTube
Well,
channel.
don't talk to me then, Kerry.
Listen.
She's at Kerry. We're in Britain.
Right.
We're in a public space. We've got a free country.
The first of the matter is that you're
I'm not
shouting
making fun.
communist comments at them.
No, I said you're waving a communist flag. That's all I said.
And the hands were meant to be going towards her. Were you trying to touch her in that
I was
regard?
not trying to touch it. That's why I have a camera.
Right, okay.
That's why I have a camera.
They've requested that the video where they've approached gets deleted and not used on your channel.
No, they don't
because
have
there's
that
money
right.
being made and they work for a company, then their faces can't be shown on
Well,
TV
they
on
should be.
somebody's channel.
If that's, you're not their private security agent.
I'm not their private security
Okay.
agent.
And we're in a free country. We're in a free space. We're not causing the trouble. The problem is not from us, Kerry. The problem is they are coming over, telling us what to do. I'm playing the piano. Now, fair is fair, but you are not their private security guards.
I never said I was, and I'm having a conversation with you.
And we're in a free space, in a free country. I'm not causing any trouble.
There's an allegation being made, and that's why I'm
What's the
talking to you.
allegation? Now, you told me to stop filming, and now you say there's an allegation. The camera never lies.
The allegation.
That's why I filmed. You told me to turn off my camera, and now you're saying I've got
The
an allegation.
camera,
What's the allegation?
The reason why I'm asking you not to film it is because I know that you are putting this on your YouTube.
Doesn't matter where it goes. We're in a free country. Sorry, we're in a democracy. We're not in China, and that's not racist. That's the truth. That's what our forefathers fought for.
Exactly, but you can't say things like that either. You can't just say things
Say
like
what?
that.
That we're in a free country.
No, that we're not in China. We've
Well,
got
we're
Chinese
not.
people exactly.
Well, they came. Listen, Kerry. If I was over in China and I started laying the law down to Chinese people at the piano, telling them what they cannot do you think that's appropriate? They came over here. The guy started shouting at me, and he said, "You're not allowed to film. You're not allowed." And I said, "Sorry, we're in Britain. I'm allowed to play." And I said, "You're waving a communist flag." And then he said, "You're racist." So if I've done anything wrong, tell me.
Right, okay.
We're in a this is a free speech issue. I'm sorry. This is a free speech issue. I'm not causing any trouble. They are the ones making a fuss. And they shouldn't get the police as their private security. I think it's a disgrace.
Nobody said that, have they? Who said that?
And on top of that, Kerry, you told me to stop filming, and then you said there's an allegation. Now, if I didn't have my camera, how would I prove my innocence? You know what? I know they are causing the fuss. I am not causing the fuss. I'm just standing up for myself, right?
There's a fuss being caused and I've come up to deal with it.
Oh no, listen, Kerry. I was causing the fuss. They're from China.
Listen, you can't say that.
What? They're from China. They're
can't
waving
say they're from China, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they've got a communist. Well, can I just say they're from China without the F? I'm sorry for the F
Exactly,
word.
but you know
they've
exactly
got.
what you
Listen,
said
they are
there.
waving a communist flag, and I said you're waving a communist flag. Is that racist to say they've got a communist flag?
There's no place in it.
Look.
Chinese New Year, isn't it? What Chinese New Year?
I know.
Come in.
I've got nothing. Listen, I'm just playing at the piano. They stood by the piano. I was filming, and then they started laying down the law. I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting you with their private security. That's why the police are getting the hate, because it's not your job. You should listen. You should tell them.
I'm not telling them anything that you're telling me to tell them.
Now, one thing I will say is the police officer that was talking with Brendan seemed to be a little annoyed that he was recording her, which is also his right, because he's in a public place and dealing with a police officer. All of which he points out. They didn't like that either. Weird how police and communists have a lot in common. Wonder why that is.
Could you imagine if I went round to all the people filming at the piano and I said you're not allowed to film? You know, like everyone's filming in a public space, and so basically this is a free speech issue, that in a public space you're allowed to perform, and if you don't like yourself being filmed, then you're from a different kind of culture that's more authoritarian, then, you know, just walk away. That's basically what the issue is. Look, we've got like look at them all over there. There's like 100. There's all sorts of drama going on with the police and the Chinese. So
now, as you saw throughout the video, Brendan actually kept his calm. Everybody around him seemed to get a little riled up, but he kept his calm, so good on you. He addressed his rights. You've reaffirmed what he said. You've reaffirmed the fact that the video is the evidence to prove his claim, and continuously told everybody around him, no, I have free speech. Good. Stand up for it, otherwise it is lost. Anyway, eventually the police officers do decide that Brendan is in the right, and that he can continue playing the piano, though not before informing security that apparently he was playing it too hard.
Here we go. Perhaps I should do the Pink Panther. I think the Chinese have gone. I think we've won the war.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we've won the war. The Chinese have beat a retreat, and we've basically won. So there we go. Free speech prevails. The police have gone. The Chinese have gone. Free speech prevails. Yes.
Who do you think was in the right here? Who do you think was in the wrong? I happen to think that he's a fantastic pianist, and I would love to continue to hear him play some fantastic music in public. And I do hope that he has much continued success. Does seem that his audience does support him, and I hope that the rest of the world does, because this is bullshit. And I'm gonna end it with this before I go have some bacon and eggs, because I am perpetually hungry, because I don't know, I think my stomach's a bottomless pit. Anyway, fuck the CCP, fuck Xi Jinping or Winnie the Pooh, and yeah, just fuck commies in general. Fuck all of them. I mean, let's be real. A lot of countries are putting in these anti-free speech laws. Didn't the UK do that?